Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, and we're going to take a quick peek at a trophy achievement called Black Celebration, where we poison a captain at his own feast. So, real quick, just a little reminder, this game is rated mature, so let's make sure we got a mature audience here. If you're in the wrong, then turn it off. You're too young. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we are. We're sliding through a little crack here, and as we know, crack kills. But in this case, it's a good thing. It's actually the location of the mission that is required in order to obtain the poison ability. So we're showing you on the map real quick here where this is. It's a pretty early mission. As you can see, it's yellow. It is a main story mission. It is something that I think we beat 3 missions. So it's not going to be available out the gate. Giggity. But, you know, it will definitely be available shortly soon after. All right. So basically you have to go and you have to poison, you have to find a bunch of poison, then you have to go poison this whole camp. So you basically go through the process and it kind of teaches you what you need to do. Then you need to find a feast. So a feast is actually an event that is timed. It will change over time, and if you need to, you can go to one of your travel or forge stones like we are here and advance the time. If you find one and it's closer to travel to one, then travel to it like we did. So we have sped this up as we make our way from the travel stone over to the actual area, and just kind of a fun little run here. Whee! But essentially, once we get there, what we're going to need to do is try to not be seen. That is very important. If you get seen, it ruins the feast, and then you actually have to wait for another event. You don't get to retry it or anything like that. If you fail, you fail. In this particular case, we are where we need to be, and we're going to go ahead and start it. So up until this point, you don't have to be stealth or anything like that. But now that we're activating and accepting it, we're going to go ahead and keep it quiet now. Keep it on the DL. So we know what we got to do. We got to sneak on over. Because the tutorial that we had to do, the mission we had to complete, the Outcast, we know that we have to make it over to one of the grogs and fill it with poison. So I'm going to sneak around the edge here, and I think I'm doing a great job, and then I get all the way over to where I think the only grog is, and then it turns out I was right in the middle of where I shouldn't have been, and I get spotted. But I don't totally get spotted. I alert one of the enemies, but I do not trigger any kind of response from the rest of them. So you'll see here in just a hot second. And it turns out, too, I do want to mention that, you know, everybody's situation is going to be a little bit different. I doubt that you're going to be able to duplicate this exact feast. Maybe you can. I'm not exactly sure. I know with the Nemesis system and the way things work, it definitely changes things up. So you can see there I got spotted. Multiple enemies are alerted that there is somebody nearby, but they have not been able to identify me. This was actually a wonderful thing, because now all of them are on the other side of the camp, leaving this grog right here out in the open, totally alone. And I could sneak in here and press the icon indicated to poison it. And as soon as that happens, you need to duck out and get out of there, because there's some sort of an indication for them that they need to come and eat and drink. And sure enough, they come running. From here, all you need to do is just take cover and wait for them to come, and they will get sick. Now, the main captain here, he gets sick, but he does not die. In order to complete the feast and win it, you do have to complete, or you have to kill everybody, including him. So, booyakashaw! Black Celebration! We totally got him all poisoned out. Nothing he can do about it now. And for the record, we did go and we mopped up the rest of that camp and won that feast. And I say that with confidence because we had actually attempted a feast before and failed. That's how I know you don't get to retry it. So, again, key factors. You need to have the Outcast mission beat, so you have the poison ability. You have to, you know, if you need to, make time travel, so the timed events will show up faster. And if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, or comment, vote, subscribe down below. HappyThumbsGaming.com is available too. We do have a handful of other trophy achievement videos we have planned for this, and I think there's at least 1 or 2 videos that won't be attached to a trophy achievement that we will put up as well. So if you guys have suggestions or requests, drop them down below. As always, until next time.